So we got Purple Hybrid versus Gallantmon. So people are very interested in seeing Gallantmon, I think. I saw Ancient Greymon on his list, which is... I might be wrong. Let me double check. I am bad at this game. But, what I was informed, it should be Gallantmon X, because I didn't see a red hybrid deck at all in the lineup. So we should have Gallantmon X versus Purple Hybrid. So they both mulligan their hands away, which is not a bad idea, especially if you don't see the right pieces. Taking this into a conception, or is this birds? Oh, this is birds. Whoopsies. Thought it was a Gallantmon player, but that's fine. Analog Youth, Mill 2. So this is Phoenixmon. So we get to see some Phoenixmon action. Hey, yo, buddy.
Okay. What do we got here? We got Ancient Gray.
Nope, it's birds versus Purple Hybrid.
Oh, and we have birds. Wow.
Birds go tweet tweet.
It is definitely a match
With a bunch of ancient hybrid shenanigans. So, max rarity shiny boys, though.
Someone really likes those birds.
The bird's the word. Bird
is the word. Oh, wow.
So, he's going to punch hard here. So, he's going for the Ancient Greymon hurt turn. So, Ancient Greymon's going to deal 2 damage here, blow itself up. It's going to push him back to 1. And then, boom, all of a sudden, Analog Youth's going to trigger, which should bring him back to 0 to set up his stack completely. Well, the bird part is, I think. Might be wrong. Oh, you got a Gallantmon X too.
Mm-hmm. My 3
I definitely want that.
I'm not playing that deck, so feel free. If you have a Piedmon, I'll take that.
Huh?
If you have a regular Piedmon, I'll take that.
Did I pull one? Might have actually pulled one. Let me grab my box of shame.
All right, so while we're doing some stuff in the back room here, all right. So
we're partying like it's 1959.
Yeah, we're playing like it's 1959. All right, we got Purple Hybrid, which is still a good contender in the current format. Unfortunately, not too many tops in the last format. I mean, no, sorry, not wins. Of course. Oh, that's one. That's the one.
Mine.
Yeah.
Pyramidy's done.
Pyramid is done. I need 2 Wissoria training. I need to change this out. Let's see here. Oh boy.
Garuda X has a pre-release.
That's
What
not...
is this? What?
Oh, wait. What is
Oh, he's just changing the colors to represent color change. I love it.
Neutral Nick says this is not max rarity. Oh boy.
There's a lot of maxi pieces.
Oh boy.
Fine. I was wrong. I just saw the low end being maxi black sheet. I thought it was maxi waxy.
Maxi waxy.
This is what we live for. This is what we dream for.
Let's see.
So it's yellow.
It's I love that idea of using like
Pokemon energy. Foiling Pokemon.
Energy. Yeah. When I was at Nats, people were using Dyson Legos. That was my favorite thing. It was like put a green Lego, it's a green card. I was like, cool. I'm gonna start building up Lego set right now. Let's see here.
I would make a purple color sleeve that just sits on top, a clear one that just has a border around it that represents the color change.
That's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
So hits into a tamer, but is it enough to game him? Wait a minute. This is really an interesting build. So it's birds plus Ancient Grey top end. Huh. I know that like with the more recent support in the last couple sets, they've had a lot of room to diversify. Like they could play the hybrid stuff because all those are, I think, Avion. The green and red tamers and hybrids. And then Ancient Grey as the top end here, plus the Garudamon engine is kind of smart because you could just do a lot of rush activities here. Especially when stuff gets deleted and added to your hand.
See, there's max rarity pieces in here. I'm finding the pieces! Hatch, gain the memory back, do the shenanigans. Nick, leave me alone. You and your Among Us.
This is crazy.
No. He's bullying me.
Oh boy. Come on, Nick. Don't be that guy.
So we're getting bodies hit the floor.
Oh yeah. I think this, let me see, 3 tamers on board. He could go to 4 memory if he has a hybrid that he can ditch. 4 to win, 4 hits to win in terms of life. You know what a really interesting tag I saw, and I have to say this because I feel like this is such a good idea for a purple hybrid, is at Nats I was facing a guy, he played a Restramon as his level 5. So you attack with the hybrid, don't delete yourself, and then Digivolve into Restramon and get the extra swing in there. And actually very, very strong. I never even thought about that myself. So you learn something new every day, I guess.
Now, if only you get Rush. Play the Akihiko. Another bird hits the floor.
The bodies at the floor.
They're all flying. Everybody's been played this turn, so. I wasn't expecting to be spit at by birds. Who signed up for a bunch of birds to co-vote? Caca!
Oh boy. Oh, wait. Is that game? Yep, that's game. Birds got it. Game 1.
Wow.
That's, like I said, today's really quick. It is a more aggressive format now, I guess.
Yep.
Especially with all the stuff that's coming out. Especially. Nothing new to these fucking don't one.
I checked my Facebook for 2 seconds and birds out here dropping a 4-piece in some sides and a side of security. Death. I know, I wasn't signed up for this. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
I mean, this is pretty cool to showcase because not a lot of people get to see weird janky decks like this, and we thought it was Gallantmon X, but apparently it wasn't, and it's now just birds the word. So this is fun to watch.
This is a really interesting match. So I'm glad that like we've gotten to a point in this game that it doesn't feel like it's a one deck crushes everything else.
I can make that a reality for you.
Well, what I'm glad of, like next up, for example, like all the Tamers get Tamer season cards get extra support, Gilamon, Sakuyamon, so you're gonna have that. Even with the Talmon loop as prevalent as it is, you can still play Sakuyamon like the original way. You got a lot of Royal Knight support, which I'm excited. I'm a very big Royal Knights fan. So we got a bunch of different decks that are gonna be in the format next set, and a lot of different ways you can play it. Like we were talking before with the Nightmare Soldiers. You can play it with a Piedmon on top, and you can play Lord Nightmon kind of build.
Yeah, it became what is it called? They now just call it Purple Toolbox or something like that.
Yeah, that's essentially like that's how I always thought when I last format going into Nats, the end of Nats, I was playing Magna X on top of Imperial, so I called that blue Imperial Toolbox.
Yeah.
So you could just play whatever on the top end. So I feel like every deck is getting to that point now. Maybe except even red, yeah. Like honestly, like this is like you're playing Birds, you're playing Ancient Grey, you're playing like bunch of different types of top end for these decks. Even Pyramon, maybe we'll get more Pyramon support. I know you're gonna like that.
I mean, we'll see.
Don't need to.
Excuse us while we have a quick game in here. Birds got this closed out, apparently.
We're gonna play a quick game. You guys can take a 50-minute nap. And I hope I have this.
It's kind of interesting that we didn't really see much on the purple hybrid players list. Let me just see.
Oh, wait.
Just plays the ace. Just evolving and raising. Let's go.
What is this? Like, turn. There's not even cards in trash. Oh my goodness. That is. Man, the cojones.
This is basically, yeah. No, it's the scene from Home Alone 2, New York, where he throws the bread and then the pigeons just swarm after the guys, just like,
Bird! It's the bird. let's just wait. Oh my apologies. I definitely misthought. That looked like Gallimon Ace for some reason. Shoot, that was the 4-drop. I was like, we're doing that much. Wow, all right. And I'm tired. It's been a long day already. Let's see.
it's a Christmas BO. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Hey, we were just talking about a Christmas movie. You ask and you will receive some Christmas delights. So we got Ukumon just being Uku.
Oh, do you have any Wisteria trainings? Sorry.
Hold on, man. Things that have to be requested before I leave Connecticut.
Fair enough. Get one thing I can. Well, then bring them.
Swing 13 gets all its on deletion. Hey, look there, we got a tamer, boys and girls.
Always the risk. Always the risk.
But definitely the birds seem to be a little bit faster in this category.
Oh, but dishing a Lou. I think it's how you say it. Louis? Loy? Not enough Koichi. I don't know. I mean, I think he's playing 10 tamers in this deck.
Oh, Jack's raid. Oh, got trashed. Ain't doing much here.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about birds is that you can constantly trash your opponent's stuff. So you're almost doing like a double. And then if you somehow are able to delete your own stack, you could use the on deletions to trash again.
Yep.
But it is very piece reliant, I will say that. Put that on the other deck.
Make people sad today.
Yeah. That's why. That's right. That's a check. That's a check. Yeah, that's whatever. Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself.
Well, Bird's just cleaning up house right now. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter what you do, right?
I mean, we've seen the purple hybrid stuff 1,001 times already. It's attack, blow yourself up, or blow your opponent's stuff up. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick game, I think, one way or another. Honestly, it is still a little bit early to tell, but you know, giving the advantage, I do think that birds kind of have an advantage because, in a way, like the birds want the deletions, and purple just gives it to them. So it's like, okay, swing, delete your stuff, and then it's like, cool. Now I get a memory, I get a return back, I get a tamer, I get this or that. So they do want that, and purple hybrid doesn't really have another way out of that.
Facts.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do against it, right?
I think honestly, the way to play this matchup, for me, I would think, is to go wide on the purple hybrid start, like. Just build up your trash, get to Mervamon, and then just swing at one point. Because I do know that like birds almost have no defense, so there's no like security cards or anything like that. Yeah, birds is the craziest budget deck. Purple hybrid has the mill. Yeah, it's a forced effect. And it's again like it's. Purple hybrid is sort of just feeding like the birds, not to make a pun, but they are feeding the birds because you're just milling and putting more cards in their trash.
For sure. There's not much else they can really do against it, right?
No. Wow, that's like, it's like cool, swing, cool, mill, all right, thank you. Like, 4 different cards I needed in the trash, and I get them back when I get myself deleted, which you're going to do for me anyway. Thank you very much.
I know, right?
And then they trash the top. Yeah, I would say that definitely birds have a very strong matchup in this game. We have at our locals, we have a guy who he loves playing birds. He is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's going with the Kellogg's brands today. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is another crack brand that the name suggests it. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's see. I think all the birds are rare only minus Garudamon Ace. I think that's pretty fair assumption. Yeah, I think that's. I think sometimes they run the Gallantmon, other than like if it's not technically a bird, but Gallantmon Ace, Crimson Mode Ace. Let's see. So he's gonna hit into this. End of attack gets to trash the top card. And the question is does he have anything else to rush for game? All right. He's gonna play.
Oh, the Wings of Love,
which means he gets back a Tamer and a Digimon or Tamer, and then
it gains Rush.
He gains Rush. Wow, that's it. So
Bird just go Bird.
Round 3, for real.
A very quick match. A lot of these games do end up being pretty quick, just because the format is just as fast.